What's up, YouTube? JC News Now. Y'all know I'm working on a story about an unaliving that occurred on February 16th. Young man named Tyler Dillon. Springfield police unalived him because he was causing a disturbance. He was drunk, a little belligerent, and he had some mental issues going on. I spoke with his mother and interviewed her, and so I went to the scene with CarTheif News. We went out there day before yesterday and went to the location where it happened, and we talked to someone who was there when it happened. I have to amend my previous story. I said he was unarmed. Tyler had a weapon on him, but he never drew it. He never threatened anybody with it, and he was just drunk. To me, this doesn't deserve a death sentence. I believe the officer got scared, and he just didn't want to take any chances. I think this was wrong. I think this could have been avoided. I think there were several less than lethal ways that he could have happened, that this could have been worked out. He could have tased the kid, and he was the first. This officer was the first one on the scene. His name was Clonch. Clonch. I think he's still on duty. I'm not sure. I'm working on that right now. We're waiting on the body cam footage and the 911 calls, and as soon as I get them, I'll do an update to this story. But I'm updating my previous story with this one, and it's just sad, and it didn't have to happen, and this is what I know so far. Peace. What's up, y'all? JC News Now. You know I'm working on the story about Springfield PD unaliving a young man on February 16th, and I'm at the location where it happened now. Got someone that's giving me some information, and I'm not going to reveal their identity. I'm going to keep my sources private and keep his identity safe. But yeah, we're here. It happened here.
Yeah, I'm right here.
All right.
We called, Tyler was being called the cops and had them come to remove him from the property. He's kicking the door in. And the cops said he had a gun on him, but he didn't have the gun drawn or anything. When the cop showed up, he showed up with a gun on him. Okay, he showed up with his gun out. Came up right here. Told him to get on the ground, said he just got a gun on him. And Tyler advanced towards the officer. Had his hands out like this though. He was yelling at the cop, he's drunk. Said, "What did I do?" And the cop told him not to come towards him, and he had a gun on him.
He did have a weapon on him?
He had a gun on it in his waistband. He didn't have it in his hands. He never drew the weapon. He's yelling at the cop, "What did I do?" And he kept moving forward. The cop told him not to. And then Tyler took 2 quick steps forward with his hands still out like this. And the cop shot him. The cop was standing about here. He shot him once, stepped backwards, and shot him twice.
Shot him 3 times. Twice.
One up and one down. As he was coming down here, Tyler fell to the ground. And then the officer immediately got down there, told him to stay with him, pulled his shirt open, and then started, do the life-saving efforts or whatever. But Tyler never reached for a gun. He never pulled his gun out. He never showed his gun. And he shot him. So,
do you think that less than lethal would have been enough?
probably. I mean, the cop by himself might not have been able to subdue Tyler all by himself, but more cops were right up the street. They were on their way.
Sure.
And I'm sure that if he tased him and took him to the ground, he would have been fine. And like I said, Tyler never pulled his gun out. And, on the news they're saying that he had his gun and that they told him to put his gun down, but Tyler never had his gun out. Tyler never pulled his gun out. Tyler never showed his weapon. They did say that they knew he had a weapon to him, but he was out of his mind.
He was right.
Wasn't right.
He wasn't right.
Just drunk and belligerent.
Drunk, belligerent, and when we called the police, we think that he is, schizophrenic, undiagnosed.
Okay.
We told him that, he's a little out of it, and they should have handled it differently. I don't think they should have shot him.
Right.
But, he never pulled his gun. On the news they're saying that he pulled his gun, or that he had his gun out on him, that he had his gun, in hand basically, and then he refused to put it down. But Tyler never pulled his gun. Tyler never showed his gun.
Body cam footage is going to show everything.
Right.
We requested that yesterday. Went to the police station. I'm requesting body cam footage, radio traffic, 911 calls, and all the officers involved, salaries, hire dates, any complaints they've had. We're going to dig.
The whole employment jacket, we're getting all of it.
That's good. That's really not what I wanted. When we called the cops, we called him, we let him know that he's drunk and that he's a little out of his mind. We wanted him to get help. We didn't want him to get fucking shot.
Yeah, that's not a death sentence. All right, man. I think I got what I need for now.
Yeah, I think so too.
Are you okay? Tore up.
I'm as okay as I can be.
Yeah.
It's been a lot to deal with.
There's nothing like seeing someone take their last breath. There's nothing like it.
Mm-mm.
I've seen it a couple of times.
Me too.
I don't like it at all.
I was standing right there.
Oh my God.
So, I seen him get shot. I came out to tell Tyler to, do what the cop says. But Tyler, moved towards the cop too fast and the cop shot him.
Probably could have tased him before here and peeing out and get a shot. All right. All right. I ain't filming yet. You want to turn around for me? All right. I'm out here with CarTheif. This is where it happened. We're on a corner of a busy intersection. Y'all heard what the man had to say. We're going to do some more. And, hey, I promise you, I'm going to keep it private. If you need anything at all, I'm JC News Now. Y'all got my number.
You guys have our numbers.
Melody's got my number. Call me. You even just want to talk, cry, bitch, moan, I don't care. Call me. I got time for
Hey,
you.
grab a hamburger. We're in.
We'll break bread and share air. I know you're going through a lot. You might want to, if you need to talk to somebody, holler at me. I got you in my heart, man. All right, y'all. I'm JC News Now with CarTheif News. We're going to get to the bottom of it. The body cam footage is going to show more. It happened right here.
They have 10 days to get information to us.
I know the man was not right in his mind, but he didn't deserve to be unalived over this. I don't think. We're going to find out once we get the body cam footage. I love every one of you. I'm JC News Now. Peace.